Everybody, and welcome to our first video for level 2 trig. And we're going to start with the area of a triangle, and in particular a triangle where we aren't necessarily given the height, so like this one we have here. So we know that for any given triangle that the area is given by a half base times height. So that's our base, the length across there, and that's our height. Okay, so for this particular triangle, we want it in terms of the sides we can measure. So we can measure A and we can measure B. H we can't easily and accurately measure. So we need to, so B's okay because we've got that in our formula, but we need to substitute something in terms of A for H. So if we made that into a right angle triangle and used right angle trig, this would be our opposite side and this would be our hypotenuse. And so we'd be using sine, and so we would say that sine of angle C is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, so H over A. Or another way of saying that is H would be equal to A times sine C. And we can take that and substitute it into our area equation instead of H. So that would give us A equals a half base times A times sine C, and we can just simplify that to a half AB sine C, and that is the area formula for finding the area of any non-right angle triangle where we have two sides and one angle. So let's apply that formula to this example here. So it's asking us to calculate the area. So we'll start by writing out the area formula again, a half AB sine C, and we'll label it, this is our angle C, and our sides A and B don't matter so long as they're not the side opposite the angle. And so substituting these values in, we're going to have a half times 8 times 15 times sine 112. I'll just pause the video there while I get my calculator. Okay, so here's my calculator, and we will make sure that we're in degrees mode because this angle is in degrees. So I'll come down and change my angle to degrees, and we'll put this in. So half times 8 times 15 times sine 112, and there's our answer. So the area of this triangle is going to be 55.63 centimeters squared. So it's just a matter of following through that. Hang on, I'll try and get rid of that. So like I said, it's just a matter of applying that formula and substituting in and then getting an answer. So if you need to practice, you can look at exercise 9.04, and that is it.